Hi, good people. It's Eda again. Yeah. Please subscribe to my channel, Eda Kiruka. Subscribe. So this is I promised to do this video today on Friday, and despite me having a very tight program, I think it's necessary I do it because what I'm about to do today is something that we expect in life, and most probably it will happen to not all of us, because some might maybe go before their parents, but most probably it will happen, it has happened for so many of us now. uh what it really what it is really to lose, especially a mother, because I've lost my mom, and I thought it is good for me to do this video so that ni alert. I don't know if it is to alert or to just know how you can overcome that grief moment and just emerge as a winner. So this happened to my mom. She was diagnosed with cervical cancer, but first there was a misdiagnosis, as in we treated fibroids for like a whole year. Tunaenda hospitali, anaambiwa ni fibroids. So we treated them, na daktari akasema zime grow sana. What we can do is maybe have a nini dawa ya zisigrow tena, sijui nini, such hizo mambo za hospitali, those terminologies and all that. So we treated fibroids, and my mama akasema instead of kwenda operation, anini akauliza, akarequest kama kuna dawa maybe anaweza pewa ya kumanage pain, because she was really in pain before hata tuende hospitali. No, that was a big hospital yenye ilisema it is fibroids. Before tuende hospitali hiyo kubwa, there was a dispensary, aliambiwa ni menopause. Yeah, that's how sometimes I don't want to say careless or anything. Aliambiwa ni menopause because she was really bleeding, akaambiwa ni menopause. So she was, my mother was a very jovial woman, and I know if you ever met her, you miss her, because she would make us laugh even in the saddest situation. So I remember when she was told she was approaching menopause, and she called me and told na akaniambia I don't want to say it because but it was really, she was very positive, nimezeeka sasa and all that. And because we talked so many deep stuffs with my mom, I don't want to say it, I don't know how I'll say it, but she told me, I don't want how to put it, because it is something you you wouldn't even thought that we were talking that with my mother. So when she was told that, akasema nimeambiwa nikapewa dawa, but after a while, like 1 month hivi, itakuwa imeisha and I'm done now menopause is here. So akapewa dawa, but the bleeding still couldn't stop. So no, it got serious and she was in pain, and we said wacha tuende tu nini Kiambu General Hospital. So we went there. So the doctors there did tests, akasema it's fibroids. Imagine. A whole year we treated fibroids. We treated fibroids. And Nancy, when I remember that, I don't know, it's I don't know, it was painful for me. So for the first time, I saw my mom in a hospital bed, really admitted for the first time. And I was already a big girl walking. That is in 2016. So she was in and out of hospital. She would go to the hospital for 2 weeks, come home 1 week, go to the hospital again for another week, come home another week. And it was really, really painful for me. It was the darkest period of my life. There is no year that I cried like 2016, because I'm the second born and my brother was not around. He was in Mombasa. So my two sisters were in high school, and so it's like I was the firstborn. I carried the weight, the burden, and I would go to see her every single day in hospital. I don't know if there is a day that passed, but if there was, maybe one or two. That was every time I remember that period, I'm not me, and it was sad. It was sad. It is sad to see a person you love, a person who gave you life, a person who sacrificed everything for you. It was sad for me to see her go through that. And finally, after almost a year, my uncle intervened, and there was some arrangements for her to go and visit another hospital in Naivasha. And when she went there, and the test was done and sent to Kenya National Hospital, it was cervical cancer. Guys, I'm sorry. It was cervical cancer, and it's hard to do this, but I have to do it. So it was cervical cancer, and she was to start chemotherapy and all those stuffs. She was strong. And I remember when she found out, she called me somewhere in a field, because somewhere in a big field, for some of us who knows kawaida. So it was the first time, yani it's a stadium, but she called me and she told me nataka tupatane kwa uwanja. I was like, really? Why can't we meet in a hotel or somewhere, or I just want to meet you in a field where two of us can just sit talk our things, cry, and without really getting the attention from people. So prepared myself kwa kuja kawaida, and I met her. Alikuwa anafanya kazi na huduma kitchen. So that day watu walikuwa washajua station yake, cause sasa hakuwa anafanya kazi mzito. So nikakuja kwa uwanja, nikampigia, kaniambia kuja kwanza ukule lunch. So nikaenda, and I saw her serve those, you know, hao vijana walikuwa wameandikwa wa NYS. I saw her serve them, and the way alikuwa anaongea na wao, yani my mom is one person. Ukikaa naye was one person. Ukikaa naye for like 5 minutes, mshafanya nini? Yani it wasn't hard for her to make friendship. Mshaingiana, yani you can. I think I took that from her. So wakaenjoyana hapo, and I saw those vijanas wakienjoyana na my mom. Na deep inside nilikuwa najua what the pain that she was going through, ile ya mwili, but I really didn't know she had cancer. So that was that day alikuwa ananibreakia sasa, kuniambia now this is it. I nikakula mchele na dengu, then he carried my handbag, tukaenda kwa uwanja, akaniambia, I wanted to tell you this because I don't think I will live long. Nikamwambia, kwa nini mom? You taught me how to be strong, and if your strength is drained, then you can use mine. And she told me, namenya result irogire dena cancer, cervical cancer na in stage 3B. So me didn't know what that really meant. I don't know kama iko na stages. So it was, so she was trying to show me the seriousness that is in that, because I think she did her research very well. And then again, so venye the results zilitoka, alienda hospitali, and there was some our internship students wenye walikuwa nasoma in that hospital. So mkubwa wa daktari akakuja, wakasurround na students, so they were reading the results together. So my mom understood English very well. So when the doctor was talking, she alikuwa anasikia, but I think daktari alikuwa nadhani she's not getting it, you see. So alikuwa na get. So daktari alikuwa anaambia ma student, now if it's stage 3B, the only thing we can do is chemo, and it's not 100%. Ikifika stage hiyo, nothing more can be done. And in fact, we'd love to advise people, ikifika stage, no need for the knife, nini. So you can imagine, and she was there. So when she told me, guy, I saw darkness. Niliona giza mchana. Niliona giza mchana. Ilini hit. No. Nilikuwa nimesikia cancer, but I didn't expect it can happen to someone who is such close to me. So, bam. It's cancer. Now deal with it. And I remember that day. I thought I was strong. But cried. I cried. And I asked, I had so many questions to ask God. I had so many questions to ask God. And I was really feeling, why me? Why me? Why my mom? Why not anybody else? I remember my mom holding me and sleeping. Nikamlalia hapa hivi kwa miguu. Nikabreki. I cried. Baka nikalala and my mom was there. The only thing niliona tu ni a drop of a tear and she wiped it away like this. It was painful. It was so painful for me. But it was even more painful now when I started doing Google searching. I know. Brings all the memories. And kutoka hapo, I remember tulitoka hapo almost 6:30. So akaenda nyumbani na mimi nikaenda. I remember how she looked at me and she told me, this is not the end of life. I have lived my life. And I know, Waziro, you're in a good place. Mekusomesha. Right now, you can take care of yourself. But don't forget about Bunnies, Priscilla, and Kim. Those are my young sisters and my small brother. Don't forget about them. The only thing you can do for me is make them reach where you've reached. And I couldn't. And that was the saddest talk I've ever had with my mother. The saddest talk I've ever had with my mother. So, goodbyes. And from there, I think there's something. When now you know the truth. Because from that point, I think tuliachana hiyo jioni. After 2 days, she was akanipigia simu akaniambia, the pain is too much, I want to go to the hospital. So I talked to my dad, nikamwambia wakuje wanichukue. So nikawatumia taxi, wakakuja, tukaenda Kiambu hospital. From that point, it was hospital for 2 weeks, home for 2 days. Hospital for 2 weeks, home for 2 days. And I remember one situation where I got violent. I went to the hospital and the nurses were there. Wakamu-inject drip. And then ilikuwa usiku, ilikuwa kitu saa 4. And then really sorry. And then 2 nurses. So wakaanza kushindana Candy Crush. Easy games at the phones. And I got really violent. And I talked so badly to them. Because my mom was pain and they couldn't. They told me, sisi hatuwezi mfanya anything. Mpaka hiyo sijui nini ishe. But I as if you're a doctor, if you're called to help people, just do it faithfully. Do it as if you're doing it to your own. I know doctors save lives. I know doctors wanafanyanga kazi poa, but sometimes you need to put yourself in someone's shoe to understand really what they are feeling. So that was that. Now result zimetoka, ameambiwa anaanza chemo Tuesday. So on Sunday she called me na akaniambia this is worse. Nipeleke hospitali nidungwe sindano at least niache kusikia uchungu. Nikamtumia taxi kama kawaida, wakakuja wakanichukua and we went to the hospital. That day tulimpeleka me and her friend Mama Dan, and I respect her to date for that. So tukampeleka hospitali and she looked at me in sad eyes, as in, and she told me, Wanjiru, ndirenda guthie manyamo ma chemotherapy, sijui radiotherapy, sijui nini. My heart is really refusing, and I don't want to use all the money and drain everybody around me and still die. But I told her, Mom, we can always find money. You don't know, money can be found even in, I don't know, money can just be found. But there are some of us who cannot replace you with anything else. And she told me, my daughter, I know you are praying so, because I pray, I'm a prayerful woman, and I just believe in prayers. And she knew, and she told me, I know you are praying so hard for me to live. I said, yeah, I want you to beat this. You've beaten so many, umeconquer so many things. I've seen you go through situations and emerging strong and a winner. So I know it don't matter what the doctors are saying, but I know you can do this, Mom. If you can do it for yourself, do it for us. And she told him, what is more important to see me like this, go to hospital every now and then, going through this pain, you people donating blood for me now and then. And she told me, Wanjiru, this is painful. Nyamweno ena ruo runene. And she again cried. She told me, just release me, my daughter. And I know God will watch over you. Every prayer that I've ever said for you, every dream that I ever wanted from you, my children, will come to pass. I will not be there maybe to see you go to the point that I want all of you to go, but I will watch in heaven and the world will celebrate with you. So that was that. Akadungwa dawa. and akasema by the way hataki kulala hospitali. Imagine. So tukaingia cab, we came home, tukakuja wakaniweka cause mali nilikuwa naishi unapita sasa ndio uende home. So wakaniweka, nikitoka kwa gari, so mimi ni mtu wa story and no, tukapiga tu story kwa gari. Kamwambia mom, kai hata sijafua, nataka nifue, kesho niko job nini. So alikuwa amekaa kiti ya nyuma wakiwa na friend yake, so mimi niko kiti ya mbele. Nikatoka nini mlango ya gari, then sasa akateremsha kioo ya gari, alikuwa hii side, kaniambia guy bye. Bye, na Ngai akũrathime, na thengio tondu ndirĩ ndakũnogia. Nikamwambia ma, hapana, usiniambie hivyo, you are my responsibility. And she said a goodbye. Akaniambia bye, na Ngai akũrathime, nĩtũkwaria ndakinya. That is to say, bye, God bless you, I'll call you when I'm home, ama tutaongea jioni. That was it. So mimi nikaingia kwa nyumba, najaribu kuweka omo kwa karai, najaribu sijui nini. I did a lot of walking but doing nothing in the house. Tomorrow is on Monday, nafaa kuwa kazi. So hakuna kitu, in fact sikufua. I felt like lazy and I didn't manage to wash the clothes now. And na nikakaa tu hapo hivyo kwa kiti nikifikiria all those things now that my mom was telling me, and I now tried to imagine life without her. You know, tumesema bye, she's ako uhai, but I was now trying to imagine our life without her. Nimekaa na meditate zile, who will I call? As in on holidays, nitaenda nyumba, who am I gonna meet home? So nikalala. I didn't even sijui, hakuna kitu nilifanya. Finally slept kitu kama saa 6. I walked a person who was very close to me, nikamwambia, imagine this is done, my mom is dying. And that person told me, hapana, wewe you overthink things. Nikamwambia, no, this is it, my mom is dying and I can feel it in my spirit. I just want to pray. I started praying, and in the middle of praying I cried. Sikulala. Kazi mali nilikuwa nafanya kazi, it's like a walking distance yenye siwezi maliza hata 10 ni mingi, 10 minutes. So niliamka 4. I received a call from my father. Akaniambia, guy, mama wa nyuma she's bad. Nikamwambia, no, wacha nipigie kuiria mkujie, and sita manage kukuja saa hii cause definitely saa hii naona ni nini. So kabla tuende hospitali, najua watu hospitali vile wanatakingi time nini hiyo process yote. Nikamwambia, let me just go to work, niombe ruhusa alafu nikuje hospitali. So I won't take you, but I will send you a cab, mwende, and then itakuja nikiomba ruhusa job. That was it. So I talked to my mom, nikamwambia, hana hati nini. ruo hivyo. So wakaenda. I didn't sleep again. Yani hata sikuwa nimelala, tuseme that, yani I didn't do anything. Niliingia kwa bafu na nikasimama. So nikiwa kwa bafu nikasikia phone ikiitana. It was almost 6. Ilikuwa kitu 6. We tena akaniambia aje, huyo beshte yake akaniambia aje, weko. Nikamwambia I'm preparing myself to go to work. So that was it. So I want to ask her what is happening, nini. She hung up. Akakata simu. So mi niko tu, yani my instincts were so like, your mother is dead. Niko bafu, nikaeka simu nikarudi bafu. One of my auntie called me. Come. She did. When I saw her call, I knew nobody told me my mother died. When I saw her call like this, I started screaming. Watu wakakuja nini. And I went to the morgue, and there she was. Right, I saw her and I touched her, and I was so sad inside, but I was so proud of her. I was so sad that she's dead, but I was sad. I was so proud of her because I saw her fight the strength in her, even when it was that bad. The way she would just, anashikanisha hivi meno because of the pain, not saying a word when we were there, lakini ukimove tu hivi 2 inches machozi inatoka na ana wipe hiyo machozi haraka. I think she didn't want, especially me, because now sasa mimi ndo nilikuwa karibu na yeye. She didn't want me see that bit of her crying because of the pain she was going through. And I remember her with a good, nice blue dress. And I said goodbye. And now, it was living a life with no mother. It won't hit you for the first week because everybody's around you. Everybody is there promising heaven and earth. During that morning time, your friends are there, the family is there, and you think, now maisha itakuwa hivi. So that morning period, I think so many people around me, my friends who stood with me. And I remember I don't know what I say. Nikiwasema hii video haitaisha. So I remember friends who stood with me up to the last send off. And I'm telling you, watu walikuwa wanatiririka home. Even didn't know my mom had so many friends. So I knew she was social, as in she was a friend to so many people, but I never thought it was so many. Hey, mamako tulipatana mahali, but what really hit me, ni kuona some people, especially Mama Karo wa Domberi, walikuwa wameadmitiwa kwa ward moja, seeing her. They've just known each other for, like, I think it was not more than no, it was not more than 2 weeks, lakini mamangu alinini waliweza kuconnect, so nikienda kuwa visit nini story nini and they were buddies, yani kwa mpaka there was no sad moment with my mother, but kwa hiyo ward they were laughing. She was a very, ni mtu tu ataleta story mcheke. So and that woman, and I saw her cry, and she said, I wish I knew her kitambo, because the short day, the few days that I have known her, I've really enjoyed every moment with her. So that was it. That really touched me, that even in her worst situations, watu wenye alimit na wao, she was able to make them feel loved and feel comfortable with her. Now, your period imeisha. People has promised life, heaven, everything. Hey, usijali, mko na watoto, hey, nitakuwa na kuwekea kitu, nalipa school. Hey, people. Now, this is the reality of it. Nobody will know. Okay, mkipatana, oh, how are you coping? Oh, we lost a friend. That was it. But a team of women, but I was to forget this, a team of women wenye walikuwa mabeshte wake wa a place called Kimorori visited us at home, surprised us at home one day. Wakakuja wakatuambia, we just wanted to come and see that you guys are okay, because your mother was our friend, and we just wanted to come and just spend a day with you and feel that even if your mom is gone, she had some friends. We really, that one touched me, and I would live to tell of that day, because I felt she had genuine friends. Apart from that, I've seen my uncle, I call him Baba Gasheri, come and visit, and some few uncles and kombishini passing by nini kusalimia watu, yeah, but I don't know how to say it, but I'm doing this so that I can prepare you psychologically, if you are going through this, or maybe you will come to something like this will happen to you. Don't take emotional talks to the bank, as in people will tell you, but don't take it to the bank. Just, we'll always be here, we'll come to see you nini. After 1 month ni kubwa, after 3 weeks nobody remembers you. Everybody is busy hustling and trying to make their lives better. So it's up to you now to pick your pieces, know that it's real, it's not a movie ati inakuja nini and then you come back to it. It's gone. So the relationship you had between you and your parent, maybe your mother, the talks, when you're in, by the way, my mom, yani mtu ningepigia saa 9 mwambia, it's mom, me, I'm going through this nini. This is a story of another day. But there's a stage I got into my life, and I called her nikamwambia, mom, nimefanya hivi, nikamwambia, I want to see you. I would introduce my friends, the love of my life to her, and me, I don't know, when you meet tuseme a new boyfriend and you introduce her to your mother nini, and she's one person ningemuintroducia na nisifeel ataniambia ukweli, as hot as it looks, ataniambia ukweli. And she's one person I would call in the middle of the night. Namwambia, mom, this is what I'm going through. And no matter how big the situation looked like, she would clash it to be like a small thing, and you know, she was that person I would have a girl talk with. And so actually, to me, I lost not even a mother, a friend. And not at nini, a good friend. A good friend who knew everything that I was going through. Mpaka nikikopa loan inishindie, I would tell mom, nakopa loan imekata. That kind of a person. That was her to me. So yes, coming into terms, yes, nimelose, yeah, she's dead. I nearly come into terms na nikajua, I'm mature enough to know when you die, you die. But now, knowing that I will have no one to share with my inner feelings, my life, that was the hardest part, and it is still the hardest part up to now. Because you come into terms na amekufa, but the connection. Sometimes I go through situations and I feel like if my mom would be here, it would be a little bit easy, so it's that. But the best part is now moving on and overcoming the thoughts of if she's here, if she's not here. So to every person who will watch this, we are all going. It's hot like that, but we are all going. And the only important thing that I would love you to know, if you have your parents, if your mother is there, if your father is there, make them know you love them. Give them their flowers when they are still here. Just do that. No matter how much you are busy, just find time. Go talk to them. I miss those days when nilikuwa naenda nyumbani. Napata mama anambia gutire mai, oya mutogitogire, and from home to kuendea maji would take us 3 hours. We would talk about kila mtu. We would, those are the moments that I still treasure up to this moment. Not even ati tulienda hoteli tukakula nini, but hizo talks za tukiendea maji, hizo talks za nimekosea and she's really telling me, Asha, we won't do those are the things that I miss. The moments that I miss, where I would make her, I would joke, yani hakuna kitu nilikuwa nacheza na mamangu. I don't know. I really don't know, but I treasure those moments up to now. So do it, man. Just no excuse. Making money, you can never trade those moments with even money or anything. It's good to make money, but please, if there are people you value in your life, make them know you value them. If situations happen to your life, move out. As in, mourn, but after that, dust yourself, because now real life is here. Dust yourself and again, I went to church. That one was in pain. So nikaenda church, and I remember Reverend Kathy was the one who was preaching. Ilikuwa DOZ, and she told us, never let tough situations define you or go just like that. You've gone through that tough situation so that Ati no, si hivyo ati nimepitia sana, so that you learn your lesson and from that lesson do something. You see, that's where Refuge for Cancer Patients came in, because I felt it firsthand, how the struggles, financially, emotionally, and all that. That's where I started a CBO, Refuge for Cancer Patient Foundation. That one I started for my mom, so that I can support people who have cancer, so that I organize for screening for cancer. Yeah, and by the way, you should do that every year. So guys, that is it. Subscribe to my channel for another good talk with you. Sawa, I love you, but I know God loves you more. Thank you so much.